Coming off a road win, you've talked. People have kind of thought about this game being a big one, and now it's set up to be that way. Just your thoughts on just how big this game is going to be Saturday for you guys.
It's huge. It's a credit to our guys and my staff of putting us in this position to play in this game and to play in a game that is for the Mountain West title, and it comes down to this final game. I'm pretty excited about the number of tickets we have out, the great atmosphere we're going to have, and we can't be more excited to play.
How much different of a feel is it having the game here than if you'd been on the road for this game?
It's huge because we know how hard it is to play in the Mountain West on the road, and it's not that it's not hard at home. But we want it here for our fans. We want it here, for our seniors, and I think it'll be a great atmosphere.
Look at the last couple of years and what you guys have been building towards this moment. To have this opportunity from that aspect, what's the feeling like, just knowing that everything you've worked for now you have right in front of you, win this game and reach your goals?
Well, it's not it's never the destination. It's always the grind and the day to day and the next game and all that. So, yeah, it's a huge game and it's a great opportunity and a great position to be in. But it's the next game, and you just got to approach it that way. If you make it too monumental, it can be paralyzing. We're not going to let that happen.
And to have the game be against Fresno State, the only team to beat you since January 10th, that adds a little bit more to it.
Yeah, it is. It's a great storyline, and we won 13 out of the last 14, and the team that beat us was Fresno, and so we got to do something we haven't done.
What do you see in them? What makes them? They've won 3 games in a row. What makes them a tough game?
Well, Rodney does a great job. He's a really good coach, and they've got great players, and they get after you, and they're a team that can make contested shots, and teams like that are always really scary.
How good is Marvell Harris?
I think he's terrific. I think he's a great player. He and Derek are similar in a lot of ways. I think. Both of them, like I said, both of them are guys that are shot makers and they can make contested shots, and sometimes on guys like that, it doesn't matter how you're guarding them, they're going to score.
What's the emotion like on senior week? These guys coming in to play their last game at Taco Bell. What do you say to them to sort of calm the nerves a little bit?
Well, the beauty of these guys, and this is exactly what I said to them, the best quality these 5 seniors have, and the common quality that they share, is they're all team guys. And so our focus isn't on these 5 seniors, it's on the team, because that's what they're about. And our focus is on the team and preparing for Fresno and being ready to play a really good Fresno team. And so the focus isn't on the seniors, because I've seen that screw up teams. And these guys would have it no other way, and they don't want it the other way.
With that being said, with Derek and what he's meant to this program, and I know you hope you still have 8, 9, 10 games left after this, but for his last home game, to see the reaction he's going to get from the crowd and that type of thing.
Yeah, and like I told the guys too, that's for the crowd. We want to play a lot more basketball. It's the crowd's last time to see him live, and so that's pretty neat for them. But again, that's for them. For him, we got a lot more basketball for him to play at Boise State, and for all 5 of these seniors to play at Boise State. And then we'll have a nice banquet the next day, and then we'll get emotional and sentimental about that stuff.
What's the one thing from Derek's career that maybe stands out to you, or the one thing you'll always remember most about him? Years from now.
Well, I think that it'll be like Paul Bunyan tales as far as the way he closed out games, and I'll be telling kids 4 or 5 years from now, like, well, you're not going to believe what this guy did and how he did it, and I'm sure it'll grow and grow.
Let's I don't know if you can do this real quick, but we've talked so much about Derek, but
Like the Paul Bunyan.
Real quick, just the other 4 seniors, just kind of run through what each one of those 4 guys has kind of meant and what's going to stand out to you most about those other guys.
Well, like I said, the thing that permeates all of them is they've all sacrificed for the team, all in their own ways. I got 2 guys, 2 of those 5 seniors have been huge part of this program and huge part of the success in building this thing, and they've paid their own way to be here. That's amazing. That's a sacrifice. And then, Joe has been a pinch hitter a bunch, where one of the hardest jobs in sports, where we need you, Joe, go in and save us, and he's done it. And always done it with such a great attitude and great team. So whatever role he has to fill, he does, and he's just been the consummate teammate. Same with Iggy. Iggy's a guy that's made everybody around him better, and he's a guy that's sacrificed. Like, one year we need him to do this, next year we need him to do that, and whatever the team needed, we need him to come off the bench, we need to start, he's accepted his role, and he's accepted it in a way that, how can I help the team? And again, that's why we're
So coming up on senior day, for a guy who's had a different role than a lot of these guys, what is this day going to mean to you?
Just the end of a great experience. Had a lot of fun. I know it's not the end because we got the conference tournament and the NCAA tournament after that, hopefully. And just looking forward to go out there with the other 4 seniors and have a great send-off.
You said the word fun. I know that's kind of been your role, a guy that makes people laugh. And I know you got some good pranks that you've done in your time and all that sort of stuff. Well, do you have a favorite prank that you can say on camera? Or
I don't know if you could say it, but say putting, you know how obnoxious those geese are around Boise. They act like they own the place. So me and a few other teammates who shall remain nameless captured one and put it in Jeff Loriaga's room last year while he was watching TV, and that's really all that remains to be seen because we can't really go any further depth in how it was caught or where it was caught. So that's what happened with that.
That your role, just kind of being that guy, keeps it a little bit light. How important is that for you to have that role on this team?
I think it's important. There's a few other guys that they'll chime in here and there, but I think the team needs that for a dynamic to have like a great team. You can't be serious 100% of the time, but I know when I need to be serious. But I think I fill that role just fine. So.
And then we talked about it a little bit, but as a walk-on, you've had to have some odd jobs here in the summers. Just recant for the fans some of the ones that you've had each year.
Well, I helped coordinate some events with St. Luke's last year, and then the year before I was a Jimmy John's delivery driver in my Cadillac Escalade, so great miles per gallon. Then the year before that, I did a lot of weird Craigslist jobs, so you'll find some weird characters doing that.
There was one in particular you mentioned, right, about you helping him move a fish tank?
I was helping a guy move a fish tank down the stairs, and it broke and shattered, and the glass cut his arm, and I ended up having to take him to the hospital. So that was good.